All right, so we have the NCB piercing together the Sushant Singh Rajput death jigsaw. Are they close to cracking a complicated drug matrix, or is this going to be another wild goose chase? We ask this because remember the drug probe, is it linked to Sushant's death? Saurabh Gupta has pointed out this is a separate investigation. Is the agency now chasing a media trial? Because remember, not much headway has taken place in the CBI ED cases so far. But joining us now about the links between drugs and the entertainment industry is Rohit Khilnani, NDTV's entertainment editor. We have Yashwardhan Azad, the former CIC and a former IPS officer. We have Abha Singh, advocate and social activist, and we have Prem Krishan Jain, the former additional director general of the police of Maharashtra. So, Mr. Jain, maybe Prem Krishan Jain, if I can start with you. Arrests being made of Rhea Chakravarti's brother, Sushant Singh Rajput's house manager or employee by the Narcotics Bureau. So this is completely different from the investigations that we were seeing into the death of the actor. Now we've led to a whole new story. We are talking about the involvement of film stars, of Bollywood, not just Bollywood, arrests being seen now of a Kannada actor also, Ragini Dwivedi. So the connections, many saying, are coming up and coming out in the fore after the death of actor Sushant Singh Rajput.
In fact, the entire thing started with the investigation having been taken over by CBI, and subsequently, before that, the ED had already stepped in to look into the financial angle, and now the Narcotic Control Bureau has stepped into after the CBI stumbled upon a chat, WhatsApp chat between Rhea Chakravarti and other 2-3 persons who were talking about drugs and how the drugs ought to be administered to somebody, in inverted commas, him, who was presumed to be Sushant Singh. Now, after the investigation, then NCB registered a case. They started looking into the various angles of drugs being supplied to Sushant Singh Rajput. And then the role of his manager, Shouvik Chakravarti, and a whole lot of other people came in. The Narcotics Control Bureau first arrested 3 persons in connection with the supply of drugs. And now they have, of course, Samuel Miranda was one of the men go-between who used to procure the drugs for Sushant Singh.
But, Sir, this information we have, this is in public knowledge. Our reporters have been reporting it all these days. You've been the former Additional Director General of the Police of Maharashtra, right? I think the lay viewer watching this story would ask and want to know if this is true, because people are hearing these comments from actors like Kangana Ranaut, who's been claiming that 99% of Bollywood is involved with drugs in some way. So the lay person would be wondering, what are the authorities doing about this, if this is true? Because we hear of cases of, you know, raids being taking place on rave parties in Maharashtra on the outskirts of Mumbai, but we don't hear of the police acting against, you know, big names, stars, etc. And we've heard such rumors in the past, but now you have an actor, Bollywood actor, coming out openly to say this.
See, this has been common knowledge that party drugs are being consumed in the so-called high society parties and the filmy parties. See, it all depends on working out information. It is not that these parties, see, these are the people who normally deal through cutouts. They deal with people directly whom they know. And small quantities of drugs are procured for consumption of individual actors and actresses. Though it is a common knowledge that all these people do consume drugs, yet, you know, these are all consumption level matters. As far as the street level peddling is concerned, police has been taking actions. Certain organized rackets have also been caught by the Mumbai police and the narcotic branch of Mumbai police. But somehow these parties always go scot-free, unless it's a big party where a whole lot of people and, you know, a lot of people who are known to the party organizers are there. But the people are unconnected otherwise. Whereas in the filmy parties and all these closed circuit parties, the drugs are procured, consumed, and that is the end of it. So, you know, conducting a raid on these people and on such parties becomes very, very difficult.
All right, so that is an admission, that yes, of course, conducting raids would be difficult when it comes to high-profile stars. But Mr. Yashvardhan Azad, former IPS officer, you were smiling throughout this interview. So what's your point of view on this?
My point of view is very clear, Sarah. There are two quick points. The first is, if this is a cleanup act against drug abuse in Bollywood, it's most welcome. On the basis of the testimony of the drug peddlers and the WhatsApp chats or electronic evidence, there are a lot of people who will be coming under the, the ambit of this kind of investigation. True. I mean, I would even suggest that this kind of investigation should go into the sports arena and also amongst the teens who are being influenced by these drug peddlers. But the point here is what is the context in which we are talking? The context is Sushant Singh Rajput's case, whether it was a suicide or murder, first point which is being investigated.
Correct, but sir, I just want to clarify, as Saurabh Gupta points out, a reporter, these are now two separate cases.
Yes, and that is why...
a Pandora's box has been opened up. This is a new case.
Yes, it's an absolutely, and that is why what I'm saying is there are three streams which are running parallel. Now, the second point which the CBI is investigating is whether there is an abetment to suicide or not. And these charges are pretty serious. It's a criminal breach of trust. It's stealing money. It's a criminal conspiracy. So this drug a trail which the NCB is now pursuing is totally different, because what has to be proved is, was he overdrugged? Was he in a situation on the 8th that he would be in a position to commit suicide? Then what happened on the 12th when his sister left? And 14th, what was the situation here? So, unless we look at the context in which the NCB is doing it, we won't be able to get the full picture. Yes. Mind you, the CBI has done more than 30 hours of interrogation of Riya Chakravarti. And tomorrow, Riya Chakravarti, even if she is arrested for say, a casual drug user or whatever, what is germane to the investigation of Sushant Singh Rajput's case, which is crying for a dignified closure, that we are not sure about. And that is what is extremely
But again,
important.
like I'm saying, two separate investigations. This is also of concern because, Sushant Singh Rajput was getting prescriptions without doctors seeing him. He was seeing 5 doctors at the same point of time, getting 5 different drugs. All of this is of concern because it speaks, volumes for what the situation is like in the country. But Abha Singh, if I can come across to you now, the Producers Guild has issued a statement. They're saying that we're seeing relentless attacks on the reputation of the Indian film industry across all media. They've said that it's a tragic death of a promising young star, and that is being used as a tool to defame and slander the film industry and its members. Is that, according to you, the whole truth?
Of course, it is a campaign to vilify the Bollywood. You are calling them mafia, you are calling them druggies. When ED could not trace the money to Riya's account of 14 crores, no money laundering charge could stick. When CBI till now has not been able to say it is abetment to suicide or murder. So now NCB comes. I would like to see the Panchnama. How much drugs was recovered from Samuel Miranda or Shouvik Chakravarti's house? Did they manage to get any drugs? Because as per the NDPS Act, if it is less than 2 mg and you've used it only for consumption, punishment is only 6 months, and that is a bailable offence. So for a bailable charge, how are you arresting them? Has NCB managed to get something? So I think with ED and CBI failing, now they have got in NCB to change the narrative. The issue here was Sushant Singh's death. Rather than looking into it, now it has become a campaign to vilify Bollywood, and I think it has become more of a BJP crusade, because they have not been able to digest that there is a Shiv Sena government in Maharashtra, and Kangana Ranaut from day one has been talking of nepotism, and she's been talking of Bollywood as POK, Mumbai police as POK and Taliban. I think it is just a campaign to vilify the state, to vilify the police.
All right.
Because neither Bihar police find anything, nor has CBI or ED come to anything till now.
All right. Rohit Khilnani, in the midst of all of this, the biggest loser, of course, has been the industry. A picture has been painted of it as a murky den of substance abuse and criminality. Now, this is what the Producers Guild has said in their statement. They're saying this is the narrative. It is a salacious one. The media is exploiting it to great effect because it boosts its ratings, its readership and its page views. But you have, as a reporter, been covering the entertainment industry for many, many years now. Is there more to these charges that, that there is a strong nexus between drug use and those in the entertainment industry? Because Raveena Tandon, for example, has responded to Kangana's comments saying it's unfair to generalize and the film industry is just like every other profession, but it does have rotten apples. So put this in context.
Right. Right. Sir, I want to just make 2 points. One is that these are not some underground parties that are happening at some dingy place. Today, there's something called paparazzi photographers. So if a filmmaker is having a party, of a big superstar is having a party, there are 100 media photographers outside. So if anyone has any complaint that there's drug abuse happening, I've been born and raised in Mumbai. If I call 100, they will be there in 5 minutes and they will raid the place. I don't have to say I'm Rohit Khilnani or I'm Kangana Ranaut. That's my experience with Mumbai police. Also, secondly, to paint an entire industry with the same brush is obviously just makes a very good clickbait headline that 99%. This same industry consists of very reputed, respected people, from Gulzar Saab to Amitabh Bachchan to Lata Mangeshkar to Dilip Kumar, from them to someone who's a spot boy, an electrician who's working very hard on a film set. So to, if Kangana Ranaut hates 10 people, 10 actors or filmmakers, that is not the entire Bollywood.
But Abha Singh, respond then to those reports that have emerged that Sushant Singh Rajput, for example, was getting prescriptions without doctors seeing him. That he had 5 doctors, they all were giving him different drugs that have very dangerous side effects. We've seen this story, we saw it in the Michael Jackson case, and here there was so much commentary about it then, and here we go. Like, a decade later, still discussing the same story, that there are different rules when it comes to the rich and famous, and lines are pushed for them.
But one thing we have to be very clear, that what Sushant Singh was getting prescriptions for the medicines for his depression, for his bipolar, so what doctors have been saying. Drugs are a totally different issue, that whether they were getting for consumption. So if he was getting medicines for his depression without prescription, then who was supplying him that? Because one narrative said that it was his sister Priyanka from Delhi who sent her medicines, who gave her certain medicines, which she, and that is why Riya got angry. And here Dr. Kersi Chawla and others were giving him prescriptions. So there are two different things altogether. And if Riya says that the drugs were coming, and I'm talking of the narcotic drugs, if they were coming for Sushant, you need to verify that. And Riya, when she says that you do my blood test and whether you found anything in her possession, so it clearly shows that this is a witch hunt. And if, as per the Evidence Act, if the medical prescription was there for Sushant and the doctors come and certify in the trial, then the courts will definitely go by the doctor's word and not by the so-called friends and choreographers who have come out and said that Sushant was not depressed, Sushant did not have any.
All right. Rohit Khilnani, last quick answer from you. Riya Chakravarti saying, take my blood tests. I want to prove that I'm drug-free. On the other hand, you have another Bollywood insider who's taken the names of actors saying these certain actors should get themselves tested because the public wants to know.
Right, I'm not a specialist in this, but I don't understand if a party that happened 6 months ago and someone giving blood now, I don't know how that will connect, or it's just to get them outside a hospital.
Well, her point is that there's heavy use of cocaine, that it wouldn't be party 6 months ago, that if you test them now, you will find traces of cocaine.
That is her claim, and of course, if anyone has a claim, Mumbai police should take that step. And if this just makes for a great picture outside a police station or a hospital, great. If they find cocaine, then of course Mumbai police should take action against it.
And of course, claims have to be backed up. They can't just be made on Twitter and left to float around in the world of the internet. Thank you so much, Rohit Khilnani, Mr. Azad, Abha Singh, and Mr. Prem Krishan Jain. Thank you all for joining us. 2 months after Sushant Singh Rajput's death, dark, murky side of showbiz coming to light, perhaps.